Welcome to this week's Whispered Wednesday. Today I had an idea to do some tap scratching and tracing through some hardcover books. I had a couple people request a whispered version of book videos, so I thought we would do that. I have 4 books here. The first one is Ishmael. It makes such nice scratching sounds. Love that. I got this book at the thrift store. I've talked about it many times. I don't know if you can see. It's from 1903. So it's a very, very old book. I post this book kind of a lot. I use it kind of a lot in videos. And for some reason, every time I post it on TikTok, I get like a zillion comments thinking it's the Quran. It's not. It's just Ishmael. Which I've never read, by the way. Okay. I'm just going to go through all 4 books really quick, and then obviously we'll spend more time with each of them. So this is Creating a Garden Retreat, an artist's guide to planting an outdoor sanctuary by Virginia Johnson. Also going to be great for some tracing on the inside because it has such gorgeous artwork. We'll get there. Then this book has been well loved. There's cat fur all over it. This is just a picture book that my sister made me for Christmas one year. I've also shown this in videos before. It just has a bunch of my photography in it. But I think it'll be great to trace through and scratch through. Go. And then lastly, from Reader's Digest, Joy of Nature. How to observe and appreciate the great outdoors. I'm a very outdoorsy nature person, if you can't tell by now. So let's just start with this one, since we already have it here. I think I'll talk a little bit about like the book while I'm using it, but I'll also probably just ramble a little bit because I have some things I want to tell you guys. I also have, I didn't even mention, 2 tracing tools. This one is like a fountain pen style. Sorry about the cars. I won't mention it again. I don't even know where I left off because Smush just jumped up and tried to enter the video. Anyway, I also have this glass dip pen. Also very pretty. I'm excited to trace with both of them. I'm hoping you can hear the tracing okay. Still struggling with how to get the best setup for these. A lot of people after the last video said my voice was only coming through on like one ear, one headphone. I hope I fixed that please let me know. And bear with me, I'm so sorry that it's taking me forever to get the right setup for the Whispered Wednesdays. Thanks for sticking with me. Okay, let's open this. Oh, it has a lovely little letter on the inside. This one's from 1977. Let me open it to a page that will be good for tracing. Hold on. Okay. I think this one is pretty good. I really like book sounds, book tapping, scratching. Let's see. We'll try the feather pen. We have grasses are supremely flexible, unlike myself. Have some grass growing, different types of grass. This one says cheatgrass, green foxtail, panic grass, and sandbird. Pretty. So, one thing that I wanted to tell you guys is, as you're watching this video, I have already made my Patreon public. I just did it as you're watching this video. And if you'd like to join me on Patreon, there are 3 different tiers that I set up. The first and second, you get 2 extra videos, long videos like YouTube, per month. You'll get voting power for upcoming videos, so you can vote on what you want to see next. Things like that. Some behind the scenes background stuff. And in the second and third tier, you'll also get access to my Discord. So we can chat, we can game together, all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty excited about it. And on the third tier, you'll also get 3 extra videos per month, not just 2. So that's fun. The link will be in the description with everything else if you'd like to check that out. If not, don't feel like you have to. It's just, as everybody says, it's just there for whoever wants to support the channel a little extra. I think I set the prices as $3, $5, or $10 per month. Please let me know if you feel like that's too much. I just want to make it fair. Here we have salt marshes are valuable. This page reminds me so much of home. I live in Massachusetts, like I've mentioned before. And we have lots of salt marshes around. I live on the east coast of Mass, so right on the ocean. So cute little raccoon. This beach also reminds me of home. Birds on the beach. We have tons of seagulls where I live. And hearing them in the summer just reminds you of being at the beach. I love it so much. I think most people think seagulls are kind of annoying, but I really like them. They're so smart. I mean, they're kind of stupid too, but they're so smart. I really hope the sound is okay on this. I feel like I can hear the cars more than I can hear the tapping and scratching. Not ideal, but maybe that's just me. The open ocean. I'm so excited. It's getting just a little bit cooler outside. Maybe it's just this week. It may get hot again where I live. But this week it's been very, very comfortable. Which is good. Because I really want to try and get outside to get you guys some more nature videos. It was just so hot here and humid, so humid, that it was like miserable being outside. But this week it's much more comfortable. I also, in the summertime, take some outdoor yoga classes. So the cooler weather has been very nice to not be sweating in yoga. Oh, I love the whales. I'm so lucky. We have whales where I live a few times. Maybe every few years, I'm not sure. We have humpback whales that come through the canals in Cape Cod. So lots of people go out to see them. And I've also been to Alaska, where we got to see lots of killer whales. That was amazing. Very cool. I love whales. Oh, and I love mushrooms too. How exciting. A few times a week, or a few times last week I should say, I've taken my mom's dog for a walk, and we keep seeing all these mushrooms outside, and every time I see a cool mushroom, I don't have my phone on me, and I want to film like a video with them so bad. Probably just like fake layered sounds, because I don't know if they're like safe or not to touch, so I usually try not to like directly touch them, but just to get like a layered sounds video. And I keep forgetting to grab my phone. I feel like that pen is squeaking too much. I don't want to make that noise. So anyway, next time I'm out for a walk, I'll try and remember, grab my phone so I can get a mushroom video. Magical, mythical mushroom. Mushrooms are such like cottagecore vibes, you know? Which I love. So cute. The ever-changing forest. Pretty. If you guys had a choice, would you choose to live by the ocean, forest, mountains, city, beach? What would you choose? What's your ideal living place? I would be torn between forest and beach. Perhaps the edge of a forest right on a beach would be ideal. Does that exist? I don't know. Okay, let's move on to our second book. Okay, next book. Get some close-up tapping and scratching sounds. Like I said, my stepsister, made this for me for Christmas a few years ago. She asked me to send her some of my favorite pictures I've ever taken, and she made this book with them. So gorgeous. She put it together so beautifully. This is a pair of lions from the Chicago Zoo. I was there, I want to say 2 years ago, on Thanksgiving, and nobody was in the zoo, obviously because it was Thanksgiving. And it was so quiet in there that the lions were out just sort of like roaming around their enclosure. And they basically posed for pictures. I think maybe they were enjoying the attention, or maybe they've never seen a camera lens like that before, because I had quite a big lens on my camera. This is from the trip to Alaska that I just mentioned. Top of a little iceberg glacier thing. This is actually also from Chicago. They have a huge botanical garden, or not, like conservatory, I guess, not botanical garden. It's indoors. The seagulls that I love. So cute. And my dad's old dog, Wilson. We have a peacock. Some more flowers or leaves from the garden. This is also from Alaska during the sunset. And then this one is a little hard to see on camera, but it's a flamingo. So cute. I also really like pigeons. Pigeons fascinate me because we basically domesticated them and like raised them like humans, not me, like no, I mean in general humans like domesticated them, raised them, and then just kind of like stopped using them and dumped them outside. And they're like too stupid to live on their own. But now there's like millions of them. You know what I mean? I love the way this book sounds for tapping. I don't want to stop. This was also Alaska. I took a lot of pictures on that trip. It was many, many years ago. I wonder if any of you know where this is. If I don't say anything, I'll show you a little closer. I'm just curious if you live there, if you know what this is. And then another lion from the Chicago Zoo with Chicago in the background. It actually makes me very sad to see this. Concrete jungle. They do actually have a beautiful enclosure in the zoo. It's just that from this angle, all you could see was the buildings behind that lion. This is a very stormy picture of the beach. It was during a hurricane. This is my old cat. Many of you know I have Smush now, but this was my first and only other cat I've ever had. Her name was April. She was my heart and soul. I thought I would never own another cat after after she passed away because I loved her so much. Until Smush came along and stole my heart. Just some flowers. And this is Bindi. This is my mom's dog. She's so photogenic. I don't feel like I've ever seen a dog so photogenic. Oh, she's so cute. I realize these are probably pretty dark on the camera, but that's okay. Next, we have some monkeys and a picture from the forest, which looks pretty creepy and also is a little bit giving folklore vibes. You know, fellow Swifties. These were also from the Chicago Zoo. I swear, because there was almost nobody there that day, the animals were like out more. We'll do one more and then we'll move on to another book. Another picture. This and the other picture that I didn't mention where it's from is from Puerto Rico. I think it was 2014 that I was there. It's been a long time. But I'd love to go back. And then our last picture, also from the Chicago Zoo, is just the hand of a monkey. I know you guys can't see it on the camera, but in the picture you can actually see the fingerprints on his hand. It's almost like that's what he was looking at, and his nails are so long. Very demure, very mindful. Okay, let's move on to our next book. I'm pretty sure this video is going to be like 40 minutes long. I think that's okay. Let's grab another. So we have Creating a Garden Treat by Virginia Johnson. I also got this book at the thrift store. Mostly just for ASMR because I thought it had such beautiful artwork. But it's also a really sweet book. Planning. I love the sketchy watercolor art style of this. I think it gives it such a sweet, homemade feel. And I'm pretty sure did she do the artwork herself? I think she did. I feel like that's what I read in here at one point, is that she did all the artwork herself, which is incredible. Love it. She talks about, it's such the romance of trellises. She does such a good job talking about how she designed her garden, her space. Really good coffee table book. Sorry, my watch just vibrated. That was so loud. This is my grandfather with his hollyhocks. Like, so cute. I'm almost sad that somebody donated this to the thrift store, because I feel like it was made with such love. I would never want to get rid of it. Peony stages. 1, 2, 3. It almost feels like her diary of as she was creating her garden. It's really interesting. Sale party. Are you guys excited that fall is coming? Or are you sad that summer's ending? How are we feeling? Is anybody going back to school soon? Or have you already gone back to school? I remember the first year, so this would have been 2019. I graduated college in 2018. And 2019 was the first year of my life where I didn't go back to school, right? Like, it's kind of all you're used to. As an American, and for our school system, it's like you start school and then every fall you go back to school until you're done. And for me, that was after college. I got my bachelor's degree, I graduated, and then I ended school. And 2019, I was like, what do I do? I feel so weird. Like, it felt odd not going back. And then I was like, I never have to do homework again. I never have to take a test. Or, well, not at school anyway. No more school projects. Like, I was happy, but I was also like, school had kind of always been my sense of self. I was a good student, I would say. I was in like honors and AP classes, got good grades, you know. And so I kind of prided myself on that. I was always the one that was good at school. And when school ended, so did that. It was like a very odd feeling. It's like suddenly you have to find new ways to prove yourself. I'm interested to know if anybody else has experienced that. Paint. I love this frog. He's so cute. Alright, let's move on to our last and final book. We have Ishmael by Miss Eden, or Mrs. Eden Southworth. I think this is just such a gorgeous cover too, whatever edition this is. I think it's so nice. I'm not gonna trace with these on this one. Maybe I'll do the back of it. I'm just afraid to scratch the pages. This one's a little bit like duller. I could trace with this one if there's anything worth tracing. The Countess and the Child. Like I said, I've never read this book. I think I may have skimmed it when I first got it or read the Spark Notes or something, I don't know. But I probably should read it. The Flight of Herman. It says, "My beautiful darling, you are the light of my eyes and the pulse of my heart and the joy of my life." Wow. You are all that I had in the world. My little sister and my daughter and my baby all in one. What's going on? I should read this. Let's just read another random passage. "Hannah, what is she talking about?" gasped Nora, who heard the words but could not take in the sense of the story. "Hush, I do not know yet myself. There is some mistake." The drama. Is this Ishmael or Love Island? Did you guys watch Love Island? Love Island is like the perfect guilty pleasure TV show. There's obviously not much in this one to trace. Maybe, if you're down for it, let's play Guess the Word real quick. A little game of Guess the Word. Let me think of a word real quick. Okay, ready? Ooh, that's a little loud. Is the back better? Yeah. Let me try the front of the book. Although it's kind of busy. Okay, we're gonna go with the inside. It sounds the best. Ready? Let me know if you got that. We'll do one more. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. That one was a little faster. Okay, I think I'll end the video here. Thanks for joining me. Like I said, go check out the Patreon if you'd like. Just if you want to. Don't feel any pressure. If you're like, girl, I don't care, that's fine, no problem. But there is already a video posted there. So if you'd like more cozy today, go check that out. And I hope to see you guys next week. I don't know if I'll do a Whispered Wednesday here next week or if I'll do it on Patreon. We'll see.